Hey, what's going on, everybody? Guys and gals, dudes and dudettes, they, thems, whatever you're rocking. Welcome to another video. It's Navori Kickblades here again, and we are labbing out a new Briar build, fresh out of the oven, and it's a spicy one. So, the idea is simple. We scale. Uh-oh, should I have invaded? I probably should have invaded. Uh-oh. Okay, not good. Not good. But that's okay. No sums lost on my side. It's just first blood. Who cares about first blood? But anyway, so we scale. The idea of the build is infinite scaling. Imagine this, if you will. I want you to picture something. Imagine you're playing top lane. You're laning against Nasus. And that feeling that you get as he just scales forever. You guys know what feeling I'm talking about, right? Where you can't really get up on him. You can't stop him from queuing. You know, you're trying to, but it's like it's not working. And he's just scaling. That feeling of impending dread, that's what we're trying to recreate here with this build. So we're going to go Heart Seal, and we're going to go Hubris. I know what you're thinking. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Lethality and tank? That doesn't mix. Oh, but it does, my friend. Oh, but it does. So we'll show you what we're talking about. So he flashes. And actually, it's fine. We'll take a flash for that. No big deal. One turret shot. No problem. Because guess what? We just got this. Boom. He's chunked out. So we're going to be going Heartsteel first. And we're going to be going Hubris second. The idea is that Briar is a multifaceted champion. She can build and use many stats very efficiently too. So health, she uses very well. She also uses attack damage very well. Go ahead, walk that one out. No! Okay, it was close. We almost got out. So she uses health super efficiently because of her E and her W. And she also uses attack damage super well. So we're trying to infinitely scale our HP with Heartsteel, and we're trying to infinitely scale our AD with Hubris. Once we get those two items, we're pretty much chilling. It doesn't matter how long the game goes on. We're just going to be scaling and making it work. So the longer the game goes on, the happier we are. And as far as the rest of the build goes, we can kind of mix and match whatever we need to do. We can sprinkle in some magic resist. We need that. We can do some attack speed if we need that. We can go crit if we're feeling it. We can go more lethality if it feels right. You know, there's just kind of endless options for this ship. Or the ultra spicy secret sauce would be if we were to go Mage Eyes. So then we're getting all three scalings stacked up. Because if you don't know, Briar is actually an AP champion. Much to the chagrin of meta slaves everywhere, she has great AP ratio. So we might throw in some AP items. I do like to throw in some... Okay. Is that real? Okay, that was fake. All right. Yeah, so the idea is we're just going to try and outscale these guys. And I've done this a couple times. I've played it, I don't know, maybe 10 times now. And it feels good. It feels really good every time I do it. Because it just sort of... It's like guaranteed. I don't know, the early game can feel quite manic sometimes for me. Like, if I'm not getting my lead, like right now, where I got ganked and I died. If I was building crit, if I was building bruiser, traditional or whatever, I'd be having this slight feeling of like, ooh, shoot, I'm not, I'm not getting where I need to be. But when I get these items, I'm like, it's fine. Eventually we're gonna get there. And especially if we have a couple of winning lanes, a couple of allies that are cooking with fire, then it's all good. We can sit here and scale. We can sit here and chill. Okay, we are unfortunately not winning bot, but is what it is. So I've had some pretty epic comebacks with this build too. You can be behind like a lot of gold, and the game just gets to like 30 minutes, and well, you've stacked up, Okay, pings are coming out. So in this situation, I would prefer that my jungle actually just comes instead of pings. Because pinging, if you guys didn't know this, pinging actually doesn't help, but ganking actually does. So that would be good if we could go ahead and exhaust this guy, Q him, W2. I'm going under. I can't stop. 1 turret shot's not bad. 2 would have been death. We missed that. But you know what? Okay. Good dodge, good dodge. Beautiful stuff, Moo. Okay, we got a support up here. Okay, that is odd. That is a good roam. You don't see that in... Woo! You don't see that in silver too often. The elo that we're in, we are in low silver. Kind of rare to see the support roam at 6 minutes topside like that, but you never know what you're going to get out here in these streets. Go ahead and get our Giant's Belt, and that's all we can get. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab 1 dagger. So for me, I love having attack speed on Briar. I think it is super underrated. The way her W works, just having more attack speed is always good. You can overdo it. Obviously, it's possible to have like too much attack speed, not enough health. But with this build, we're going to have a nice little bit of everything. It's going to be a well-rounded build. So we're going to go ahead and W in here. Q onto Thresh, because Thresh is actually a nuisance. He has demonstrated that he is a problem. I'm going to focus the jungler if we can. Go ahead and W in. Nice. Okay, he gets out. Save a couple of grubs there. And, I've experimented with different runes. As far as, like, the fantasy of infinite scales goes, the best thing would be Grasp or maybe Dark Harvest, because that would be one way to infinitely scale even more. I am opting for Lethal Tempo right now because, for me, that's just kind of my comfort zone. It's just how I know how to fight, and I do think it works really well. And then as far as secondaries, I am going a traditional kind of, we got Green Rune second for some tankiness, but we did play around with Jack of all trades. And with this build in particular, it really works very well because you actually do get a wide variety of stats. So we're going to be getting lethality, we're going to be getting health, we're going to be getting health regen, we're going to be getting attack speed, we're going to be getting crit. You actually stack your Jack of all trades quite easily, and it feels pretty nice. So I did play around with that, and I am fully on board with that strategy. I kind of just forgot to equip it this game, if I'm being honest, but we're going to be doing Flicker Blades third, because Flicker Blades plus Lethal Tempo equals spell after spell after spell. It equals permanent W. It equals 2 Qs per W. And I'm all about that lifestyle, you know what I mean? So, looks okay. We have a good team. We have a bunch of simple characters. Simple is good. Especially in this elo, we are low elo. So, it's always good when you see your allies have picked easy, simple, powerful champs. That is what you want to see. It's always a little bit alarming when they pick something like Kalista or Ezreal. You're like, oh shoot, do you know how to play that champion? But my team has opted for dummy thick champs, and we love that. But we are experiencing some kind of hardship down there. The Gnar matchup it's pretty annoying. I don't think it's the worst, though. You just play around his jump. His jump has a really long cooldown. I'm going to get punished pretty hard, but yeah, it was whatever. I'm going to go ahead and just exhaust him. Get in there. That's chill. Maybe it's not chill. It's actually looking less chill the more that I think about it. Alright, so we entered that big time. We may have gotten a little bored there. Yeah, he was just kind of standing there doing nothing, and that was kind of tickling my fancy, so I ran it down. Yeah. Okay, we missed the cannon for it. So bad play. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. But in this elo, I think the infinite scaling is really good because the games do often go to like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. If you're playing like in Challenger or Grandmasters, like this build is not going to work that great because most games are kind of decided or FF'd by around the 20-minute mark, 25 minutes. So this isn't necessarily a build for super high elo, but if you're, in the regular elos that most people are in, I think this build would work great. So this guy just hops away. That's all he does is hop away. Now, normally I have my normal build, I would have more cooldown reduction than I currently have. So I am getting a little bit, yeah. He's playing very, very safe and annoying. And it is a bit of a problem. So he's not letting me make my trades that I want. Which is smart on his part. Go ahead and cue that. That's good. He's not really getting too many grass procs either. I think he's at 7. Could be better, could be worse. We got the support showing topside again, so this guy is all over the grubs. Very interesting. This guy loves him some grubs. He could also be duo with top. That could be one reason he's up here. But, this guy's not really fighting or doing anything, so we'll just play it slow, I guess. Yeah, he's just waiting. So we'll go ahead and just do this right here. Okay, all right. He moved at the exact wrong time. That's too bad. So we're going to be a bit late to this. But maybe we can cook something. Fid's coming. So, yeah, we have a numbers disadvantage here. Uh-oh, I got caught. So for some reason, my E not going off there. Huh. That was odd. Yeah, my E, I had to repress it for some reason. So our support finally came. About, I don't know, about 10 years too late, but we'll take what we can get. Yeah, okay, so that's bad. Taking a minute to get this heart steel online. Overall, though, I still feel pretty good about our team comp. We have a tremendous amount of AoE team fight capability, so it's going to be fine, I think. Gnar should have his finished Triforce, I bet. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I should have. I was thinking about going Swifties. So the Thresh is just living topside. Yeah, he's just literally just chilling here, so I wonder if we can... No. This is good. Gotta exhaust him to try and live. Ah. I don't know. A little bit too deep. We're just a little bit too deep there, and our Zyra was chilling. So, yeah. Looks like we'll get... Nice. Perfect. Better late than never. Oh, we're just kind of an irritating amount of gold away from our Heartsteel. That is unfortunate. Woo, he barely got out. So Thresh is just living up here. I don't know if that's actually good. So we just got the feats off that, actually. So this is a bit of a troll reset that you're watching right here, but I just got my gold. I should just wait in base for it. All right, we got our first scaling item. Now what we can do is Q. Just Q in. You see the Heartsteel come up? Ching, 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 ching. Q, boonk. E back up. You don't need to all in with this build. You could just, it's fine just to go in, grab a Heartsteel proc, back it up. Once we get our Hubris, we are going to want to all in just a little bit more because we need to actually kill people in order to vanquish the enemies. So we're going to get this guy to jump, get our first Heartsteel, and just back it up. And we're going to be looking to maybe ult in. Okay. No, we still have a support here. So the support being up here is... Well, our ADC is all over it, so that's nice. Yep. I'm actually going to opt for my wave. I have done a lot of team fighting for the boys. I don't want to fall behind. Go ahead and get a couple minions there. Make sure I'm getting these flowers. Alright, cool. So we got the feats. Not bad. 17 to 15. We're just going to grab one more longsword. Take a quick little reset. Let's head top. One thing about these fights in top lane or whatever lane you're at, it can be a bit bad. Like right now, I think I gave him this plant for that. So not ideal. Yeah, he just gets the free plant there. The plates have dropped, so it's not the end of the world that he gets his demolish off. And we get his ulti. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. So, this does happen a lot to me, where the enemy just kind of permanently camps me. This time it appears that the support and the jungle are just going to permanently camp topside. So, yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. I wish I would have known he was there. Maybe if I... not sure what I should have done there, I guess. Just assume he'd be there? So they're moving into our red buff. I'm going to go ahead and ping that. And let's see if we can catch somebody lacking here on that. Nope. Okay. Did look like they were about to invade that, so. Just a guess, but it was a bad guess this time. Now, Akshan is an incredibly powerful character, not one that you want to see on the enemy team. So this is going to be a close game, a hard game, because all he has to do is kill somebody one time and revive his boys, and then it's lights out. But we'll go ahead and shut him down. And maybe we can look to keep this play going here. So, didn't have my E, but woo, we made it work. All right. So once again, Fiddlesticks sees me on the map. He ults. We kind of saw that coming, so we just backed up. Too low to answer Gnar right now, but we'll be on our way. We'll grab some lethality. Briar loves lethality. And oh, he actually backed off instead of giving. Yeah, he could have actually chunked that turret, but he's opting to back off. So we're losing a lot of CS right now because we are fighting a bunch. But the fighting feels good because, well, I've got Heartsteel. So if you're not fighting, you're not getting stacks. And now gold obviously is, you know, maybe the most important, one of the most important things in League of Legends. But you can also look at some of these other things like Heartsteel stacks or Grasping Undying stacks. You could actually give them a gold value if you were, you know, so inclined to do so. So at some point, okay, so they've gone mid. Ooh, beautiful stun. I think my angle's wrong here. Yeah. But, okay, we'll just keep pushing there since we saw Gnar. So at some point you can say, well, having 131 Heartsteel, it is worth some kind of gold. So is it worth the gold you lost getting the stacks? Possibly not. But it's permanent. So whereas the gold eventually loses its value because eventually you get to level 18 and you get 6 items, right? So eventually the gold will have no value. Whereas a Heartsteel stack or a Hubris stack is forever. Forever and ever, and they never stop coming. So you could have a 2-hour game, and at that situation, I would be the strongest champion in the lobby by far. Okay, my bot lane is just running it. So this just goes to show that this Thresh, he had a great idea of camp top, roam top, but he forgot the other part of the plan, which is don't let your ADC die and in for it. And my ADC has capitalized completely on that, so we love to see that. We got our full hubris. Okay, now we are double infinite scaling. Infinite AD, check. Infinite HP, check. That's it. That's all we need. This champ, I'm basically full build. So I know some people would be like, why are you doing Berserker's Greaves? Well, like I said, man, I like to have a little bit of attack speed on me, man. I feel a bit naked without attack speed. So we'll see if I can save my boy here. I think I'll be too late for it. But, well, uh-oh. Yep, not looking good. But you know what? We're going to get some stacks. I'm going to go ahead and barrier the Fiddle R. And you know what? We're going to hit that. We're going to hit this. W in. Okay, we had a kill, actually. Turn the corner. Oh, the silence is big. So that's why Akshan is actually a devastatingly overpowered character, because being able to revive your allies has unquantifiable impact on the game. I mean, it's actually huge. So Gnar's right back, even though I killed him. But at the end of the day, we did vanquish one champion. So we're getting our AD starting to stack up now. So we're going to run towards Flicker Blades. If you guys don't know about the Flicker Blades tech, well, then I don't even know how you found my channel. This is Navori Kickblade's channel, after all. But Flicker Blades on Briar allows her to have permanent W. Permanent W is permanent frenzy. By the time your frenzy runs out, every auto will have lowered the remaining cooldown of frenzy to the point where your frenzy will be up again. As well as your Q. You're going to be able to do 2 Qs. Maybe I could have taken the portal with him. Looks like the boy's got that under control. I'm just going to start this dragon. So once you get your Flicker Blades, you can do double Q. What do I mean by that? So that would be where you W in, Q1, auto, 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 Q2, then W2. So you can do a Mega Chomp that scales off of the double Q damage. If this game gets to the point where I get Flicker Blades, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But we'll see. I don't have like a tremendous amount of damage. I don't have Bork or anything, so this is a bit. This is actually quite a sketchy call here. I don't love this actually at all. But we're just gonna peel off, try to stop Thresh from seeing what we're doing. Don't want the enemies to have any idea, because this is a easy way to throw the game. Is to do too early of an Otacon, lose all these flowers. That would turn the momentum around for us pretty bad. So yeah, I just stepped up to Thresh there, kind of backed him off. They were none the wiser. Now here they could opt for a Desperation Baron, and we're just gonna check and see. I don't think they would, but you know. Briar Ultimate is one of those things. It's an extremely powerful ability in the sense that it's a terrible ability. So anytime I use it just for vision is fine. Because let's face it, if you actually hit somebody, there's a good chance you're trolling. A lot of times hitting an ally or hitting an enemy is actually like worse than just not even shooting the ability at all. So that was just a guarantee that we saw that they're not on Baron. So I'm going to move back towards mid. Looks like they're going to get the turret, but we might be able to do something here. Okay, so one of our boys stayed top a bit too long. Yeah, so nothing to get there. Right now, I need to find some CS, because it has been quite difficult. Doing a lot of fighting. Okay, we need to help Amumu. Like, we shouldn't really be giving them too much of anything for free. Anytime that there's a fight happening and we're just like dying for it without returning any favors, then that's bad. So we have an insane AoE, so I really just want to stay around my mages. We can set up a Amumu ult into Misfortune ult and easily blast anybody, so not bad. I'm gonna try and hit this top CS up. Looks like the game state is slowed a little bit. Only one champion vanquished, so if you're not able to vanquish any champions, then the hubris doesn't actually have crazy value. But in most games, especially, okay, all right, we've got action. Okay. Once again, I do find myself a bit outnumbered. Yeah, not worth bearing, actually, but just going to try and maybe sneak another Heartsteel stack. I can't do it, though, but cool. So, wow, Brand went for no burn. I don't know if I've ever seen a Brand with no burn before. You see something new every day. You know, you live as long as I have, and you end up seeing something new every day. So this Flicker Blade is getting kind of hard to get. So it would be good if maybe we would group. But it appears that we are throwing instead. So we'll see how this works out for us. Yeah. What we really need is for Misfortune to not die. We can kind of shoot a zoning R here. Oh, no. Maybe that was a too wide. Okay, that's good. Just keep walking towards these guys. I really need to be here. Oh my god, they hurt. Go team. Go team. Ah, they got a moo-moo. All good. So she should let me have this because I'm so poor. Ah. Alright. She doesn't want me to have it. I've been doing a lot of team fighting, a lot of getting four-manned. So my gold is not where I want it to be. Unfortunately, I don't think I can move up past this because there's probably somebody in that jungle there. see. I could take a jungle camp, maybe. Moon pretty strong. I don't know if he'd mind. Maybe I'll take a Scruggs. They're not up. Bummer. Yeah, so I have experimented with Grasp the Undying and actually Dark Harvest. There was one game I went Dark Harvest and started first item Dark Seal, and that actually was really cool. It was a different way of playing than I'm used to, but the landing phase felt really nice. Especially if you get a wall slam. If you can get a wall slam with the Dark Harvest AP, whoo, baby. You'd be in good shape. Okay, so everywhere I shoot, everyone seems to know what's going on. So I'm having some unlucky R's this game. But look, no one ever accused me of being good, okay? I've been accused of many things, but being really good, not one of them. Wow. Okay, so this is a little bit of a bot diff. Bot diff. I wonder if I can fight this guy. He's actually pretty strong. We're gonna try. We're not gonna try. We're gonna back it up. Okay, I baited my moo. That's honestly on my bad. Sorry, bro. He did do a fair amount of damage on the way up, but maybe I can take these. Yeah, okay. The game can get a bit awkward in these scenarios where like one ally's so strong that they've like pushed all the waves up to where it's actually dangerous to go get the gold. That's kind of the situation we're in here. I'm a bit starved of gold. Nice, but again, it doesn't really matter because we're still scaling, you know? Okay, we see the fiddle. We're going to go ahead and... we didn't even get the hard seal. Alright, we're doing a bit of trolling. We're doing a bit of trolling. One thing I do like to get on Briar is Zonias. I think Zonias is a super powerful item. It just helps for like 2.25 seconds of stasis, allows you to outplay. If you make a weird mistake like that right there, like maybe if I hit Zonias, I could have gotten one more heart steal. But, you know, my gold is quite delayed right now, so. If I could get in a scenario where I'm like making a pick in the side lane, that would be great. Looks like Misfortune's getting, yeah, okay, so that's really bad. Yeah. So this is what silver looks like. It's just a bunch of random fights that don't need to be happening and nobody grouping. This is pretty typical for this elo. I think we're good to just chase this guy to the ends of the earth. I don't see any problem with that. Yep. I can wait. Cool. Okay, so we vanquished an enemy. And Brand got a kill. Zyra is splitting. And I'm finally getting that farm I was always talking about. Okay, we got our Flicker Blade, so I'm just going to reset here on that. It's a big buy. Big buy. Flicker Blades solves two problems that we have. Cooldowns, attack speed, and not to mention crit. Heart Seal solves being squishy. Hubris solves having no damage. So we're actually at a good spot right here. We are down to Rumble. Now, if we could ever just get a little team fight going. I'm actually type to my team here in a second. I don't usually type. The only thing I like to type is something like, okay guys, let's group. We have Big Wombo. End game, please. Smiley face. Boom. You just got to say something like that. Because right now I've got several allies that are very strong. And so they're making ego plays because they think that they're a faker. And that's a great way to lose. You can lose pretty much in any elo by doing that. And we're just going to try and mitigate some of that. Okay, like Zyra just made another ego play. So we're going to have to back it up here. So realistically, even if like 2 of us grouped together, we could probably make a huge play. But, you know, my team's having a little bit of for fun moment. I've got 2 mages that typically go support that are just running the side lanes. You know what? We're actually gonna. Okay. Okay. Oh no 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 no! Whoa 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 whoa! Okay. It's a certified Briar moment. I think we've all been there, right? We've all been there. If you've ever played this champion for any amount of time, you know how it is when you hit an ulti that you were aiming for somebody, but it flies right past them, and then you hit somebody deep in their base, and then it could be a bit sad. Okay, so we're still making the sloppiest plays of all time. I'm not really sure. Okay, so 4th item, we're thinking I'm actually gonna go for the Zonias here. Yep, we like to have a little bit of armor, a little bit of punch, and of course the stasis. Can't be mad at a little stasis. And yeah, my team is still trolling. Very chaotic game. Not every game in Silver is like this. But here we are. Here we are. I might be able to solo this guy. Let me look at his items real quick. Yeah. Oh, he's out. Okay. I am alone again, which is too bad. Just a little bit too far ahead of my team. This is ranked, by the way. This is a solo duo game. So I do feel confident in this build. Maybe I'm not showcasing it that well because I'm not actually like 1v9 Smurf this game. But it's a proof of concept anyway. I do think it works pretty well. Now, yeah, my team is actually just griefing. So this has become a highly volatile game all of a sudden. In fact, we are about to... Oh my gosh. Oh, we almost just lost the game there. But you know, luck be a lady tonight. We did not. We were somehow able to smite that. Somebody in my chat says hubris should be a pivot item if you're doing well. Yes, that's what they want you to believe. See, that's what they want you to think. They want you to be afraid of your own power. But little do they know, I'm always doing well. Even when I'm not. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're able to get something going even though we're still trolling. Nice. All right, good job, team. And this Zyra player, let's just go ahead and hang out next to her because she doesn't seem to want to hang out with anybody else. So I'll just go walk next to her. Hey, how you doing? How's it been going? What you been up to? Yep. Moo went in solo again. We got the fiddle. And let's go ahead and shoot that on reaction. Oh. Fortunately, we do have to kind of barrier that. Don't let him... Nice. Okay. GG. Able to get 5 Vanquish Souls. Not great. Could be a lot better, but that's just the way this game went. And yeah, we didn't even get to finish our 4th item. But let's try and close this one out. Cool. All right. So there you go, guys. Proof of concept. Infinite scaling Briar. You can play around with this if you want. You can get Grasp, Dark Harvest. You can go Overgrowth. Jack of all trades works really great. So there's a lot of fun rune options. And yeah, there's a lot of just interesting ways that Briar could be built. And yeah, try it out in your games, your elos, wherever you're at. Let's see the charts. I'm sure I didn't do much. Yeah, I didn't do anything this game. But hey, I promise it works. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Check us out on Twitch. We're live most nights, NavoriCookBlades/Twitch TV. And feel free to like the video, like the video, leave a comment, and let me know what you're cooking up. Let me know what you guys are thinking of, and we're gonna keep coming out with some more spicy builds for you guys. All right, peace. Love you guys.